Good morning, happy Friday. It's the weekend, baby. Yeah, y'all, it's Friday. How's everybody doing? Welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank everybody who's commenting, coming back, telling me they tried my recipes and they liked it. That's what I'm here for, y'all. Everything about me is love. I ain't here trying to degrade, belittle anybody. It's all love here with me. So y'all, it's the weekend. What y'all got planned? I mean, you really can't plan too much, right? Social distancing and stuff. I'm just, I'm thankful. Like I said, y'all, if you got a decent place to lay your head, some mode of transportation, you got a decent bed to sleep in, you got the necessities of your house, you're blessed. You're blessed than a whole lot of people. And I know a lot of people are suffering from depression and worrying because that unemployment, although it was very helpful, it may run out. And then they're saying even if they extend it, it's not going to be $600 a month. a week. But honestly, y'all, most people, well, I know I drew unemployment when the store I was working at a Kmart store, and when they closed, I drew unemployment. I mean, I was conscientiously seeking work, kind of, sort of, because my son was born in June of 2000, and then the store closed November. So, November, and I did decide to stay until the store closed because they gave us like a little severance, and we got paid for however much annual time we had. And I think I was at 3 or 4 weeks then and all that. And so I stayed until the very last night that they closed. And so November is late to be seeking employment. Usually employers kind of shut down around that time. I guess it depends on the industry that you're in. And so I was looking for jobs, but I took that time to stay home with my baby. And so I was out of work from November of 2000 until October of 2001. And so God is good, though. You look back over your life and look at the things you've been through and how you've overcome and stuff. And the best thing for me, though, is that my family has always been my support system. I've never had to survive on handouts from anybody. You know what I'm saying? Other than my family, because I'm just saying, and I know it was all God. It was all Him, but I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I have a shirt that said thankful, grateful, blessed. I haven't worn it lately because I got it from Zulu, but man, that little shirt has got young. Y'all know what that means? Got young. It got too little. And I know it come from Washington because it was a cotton. God, you gonna stop? It was cotton. But I love that shirt. I love I'm just, even the small things I'm grateful for. I remember this African preacher say he thanked God for the toilet paper. Because there was a time he didn't have that. Oh, how some people forget where they come from. I'll never forget. I will never, ever forget. I'll never forget. But you know what? The struggle is who make you who you are. It does. It makes you who you are. And I keep stressing this, and that the Lord put us through things because it's a lesson for us to learn. And sometimes you just can't interfere. You just got to let Him work. Yes, Lord, I truly believe that. I'm a living testimony. Yes, I am. High school pregnancy. I got a testimony. Some things I can't go into because of the nature of what I do, but I'm just telling y'all. Be still and know that He is God. Watch Him work. Watch Him work. Sometimes I had to look up and say, Lord, you're showing out. I know y'all had that type of experience in your life. I'll never forget. One time, this is when I was working part-time and going to school. But one time I had gotten a loan from this finance company. Yes, I've had to do that. I'm not going to get on here and tell you everything been picture perfect in my life. I've always... I talk a little bit about my struggle because you know what? It's a decision I made, mistakes I made, young, teenage, single parent. So yes, I've gotten student loans one time or 2 times or maybe 3 times. I'd have got payday loans. I've had to do it. I wouldn't advise anybody else to do it, but I had to do it. But y'all, now I forgot what I was going to tell y'all, talking too much. Mm, mm, mm. But I just want to encourage somebody. You're a single mother. You know, you dealing with having to take care of everything by yourself. Bills. The shelter expenses for your kids. You want to keep them active. You want to have them participating in extracurricular activities. You want to give them some of the things that they may need, like they may need braces. They may need new eyeglasses. They may want to wear contacts. It costs, man. It costs. I know that. And but I just want to tell you that you can make it, cause I did. I did. Yes, I did. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I did it, you can do it. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't proud. I was really ashamed. I told you I had stopped going to school when I got pregnant in high school because I was embarrassed. And the counselor at the school, I never forget it, he called my mom and told her, he said, look, your daughter has always been an honor student. He said, if she don't go to school, she gonna mess her GPA up. And because I was out so long, it was one of the semesters, I ended up with an F in some classes. Y'all, I had never made an F on my report card in my whole life. And I'm not, nothing I say is get on here to be boastful, because y'all know that's not who I am. I'm not a boastful person at all. But because I sat out so long, it take a lot of A's to bring a zero up to, honor, to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a couple of F's on your reports, it's hard to get that up. So I ended up graduating with a 2.99 GPA. If I would have known then what I know now, I'd have stayed in school. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you how God works. Yes, I had a child in high school. Yes, I made mistakes. I did things I wasn't supposed to do. But the Lord is still blessing me. And I know people you ever seen where say, you could keep bringing up my past, but I'm not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because back then people in high school having kids was ostracized and stuff. But I didn't really experience that. Not really. I just didn't go to school. So I wasn't going to experience it. Nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me pick this phone up. This is annoying. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody knew. I remember one time I walked in the band room because I was in the band. This girl said, "Ooh, you pregnant?" Because my stomach got big. And I think it probably was right after that I stopped going to school. Yeah. And then see what happened that summer. We had band camp and I had lost weight. And to lose weight and then grow all that way back right in your belly. But I know, come on, Carl, what are you doing? Yeah, anyway, but what I was saying is I'm not here to just ramble. I'm just saying that I don't care what you're going through. You may have a lot of kids, because I saw a lady post a video and she was saying that her kids, she can't really be productive. And I understand. A lot of people, the first thing they're going to say, well, you had all those kids. But y'all, the kids are here. You can't take that back. But you still have to work within your situation. You made mistakes too, and you wonder what you're going to do and how you're going to make it. So maybe you can offer a word of advice as opposed to criticizing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I try to be for people, because y'all, people are hurting, people struggling, and I don't ever want to be the reason why a person may harm themselves or something like that. I want to be that beacon of light. I really do. And it's hard. It is really, really hard. And I can remember being sleep deprived as a young mom. And but the thing about it is, what we all have to do is put God first in whatever we do. Like you've gone through things, you've been through things, and coming out of that situation, the first thing you want to do is thank God, because He brought you through. He brought you through. And you got kids, you got a lot of kids. Sometimes I'm gonna tell you something too. You know what you do? You turn that TV on and put on you some gospel music, man. That may change the whole aura of your house. You know what I'm saying? If you, I'm telling y'all, I ain't saying I always been perfect. I ain't been as spiritual as I am now, but life experiences bring you closer to God. And I'm telling you, when you learn how to put Him first, seek His word, His wisdom, listen, for His voice. My son always asks me, how you know if the Lord's speaking to you? Because he likes to read his Bible and he study, and he's well versed in biblical history. And he was like, Mom, he say, how does God talk to you? I say, you have to be receptive to hear. I say, you have to have that relationship with Him to be able to hear. And I asked him one time, I said, I think you're going to be preached? He said, the Lord has to choose you to do that. I said, you're right. He does. Yes, He does. But, I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, I see people suffering, and my heart go out to them, because I've been well, my roommate, my college roommate, she go out about, girl, you don't know what no suffering is. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been blessed in a way that I never had to catch the bus to take my kids to a doctor's appointment. I never had to catch the bus to work. I always had, either I had access to a vehicle, it wasn't necessarily my vehicle, or somebody gave me a ride. I can remember one time my car was broke down when I was in college, but I rode with some co-workers. So the Lord always made a way for me. He always has. And He'll do it for you. You got to trust Him, man. You have to trust Him. And no matter what. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. This lady had posted, and she was talking about praying for people, and they gonna have blessings in their life and stuff. I want everybody to hear me and hear me good. And my pastor says this all the time. He said, it's good for me to pray for you, but you got to have that personal relationship with the Lord yourself. Study to show thyself approved. Study and seek Him for yourself. Hi, let me have a Sprite Zero extra ice, please.
What's that?
I'm sorry, a large.
You said a large?
Yes.
Large Sprite Zero extra ice, be 109, please pull around.
Okay. But yeah, y'all, people having a hard time, and and so. I remember when I was on one of my jobs, and we had an employee assistance plan, and you can donate to that plan, and then if you or any other persons, and I can't remember if you have to actually be a donor of the plan, or I couldn't remember if you had to be a donor to be a recipient. I can't remember. But anyway, I can recall helping people get money. Like one lady, her son passed, and I think I can't remember if he committed suicide or not. And then another lady had a fire in the house. Another lady's husband may have lost his job or something like that, and we helped those people. And I wish YouTube had something like that. I'm sure they probably have it for their employees, but I'm saying, like, okay, we'll have a person, they'll like have it where if you're a creator, and you Google pay you if you wanted to donate maybe $5 a month or something, and what that does is they have how this company did it. They had a committee, and they would meet, and I'm not sure, maybe once a quarter. I'm not exactly sure how that worked, but they would meet, and they would approve those requests, and they would overnight that money in an envelope to me, and I would call an employee in and give it to them. That was a very good feeling. But that was a verified need. You know what I'm saying? I like doing stuff. I like helping people who need help. I do. But I don't know, y'all. Yesterday at work, I got full. I had to go to the bathroom because this COVID, and so many people getting sick, and people passing. Like my daughter, they had this little organization, and one of their friends passed, and young man, I don't even think he was 40 years old, and it's he had kids, and I don't know. I sympathize with people. And then, my brother passed. He donated his body to science, so we don't have the body. So the funeral director recommended that we wait to have a memorial. But y'all, that's it's kind of hard. First of all, it's hard because you don't have a body, and he didn't live here. And then we weren't there when he passed. And then now you have to plan a memorial, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, even though I'm going through something, I sympathize and I reach out to other people who are hurting. I don't have that it's all about me mentality. A lot of people are hurting. And for me, I don't know. If anything I get from anybody, I'm willing to share it and give it to somebody else. Because I know it's somebody worse off than me. Let me just put it like that. I know it's somebody worse off than me. So I just don't think about me, myself, and I. I think about other people. And I pray for them. And I know it's hard for people. I know it's hard to be going through this. People not having proper burials. Loved ones can't see them, and Lord, it's a lot. But y'all, God is in control, and like I said, there's a message in our struggle. There's a lesson and a message in our struggle.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing? I ain't worried about that penny. Have a good day. Yeah, y'all, we gotta. Gotta learn to look out for each other, man. I guess, it depends too on how you raised and all that, because for me, like I told you, I was number 9 or 10, so I grew up sharing a room. You know what I'm saying? I grew up sharing a room, me and my 2 sisters. So I was taught to share at an early age. And I was trying to think about myself, reflect on my life, and see, was there ever a time in my life when I was selfish? I don't know. I don't think so, but I can't remember. Because I know, like I told y'all, I had my first job at 15. I worked at a charity hospital here. And I was a student admit clerk. So like a person would sign in, they go to the nurse and get their temperature and stuff checked, and they'll come over there to us, and I get the address and stuff. And when I first started, another lady would be typing the charts, and then I started typing the charts. I started making little hospital cards and everything at 15 years old. And then like if an emergency patient came in, like if somebody came in by ambulance, we had to go and retrieve their signatures and stuff, for their charts. And that was my first work experience, and I liked it. And I saw a lot, but yes, indeed. Y'all, it's the weekend, baby. I'm glad about it. I got a lot of things I need to do at the house. A lot of stuff I wanna change. A lot of stuff out. It's just a lot I want to do, man. It's a lot. And I'm like, woo. And then, we're in a pandemic. I don't really feel like I want to go look for furniture and stuff right now. I don't know. I said, well, just save and save and save. And maybe around the holidays, sales will be better. Well, I know they do. You can get a whole suite of new appliances around Christmas time for a nice price. So, y'all, I'm rambling, I ain't gonna lie. But like I told y'all have got me through some hard times, some bad times. I pray for y'all. I think about the people who going through things. I say silent prayers. I try to reach out to people, give words of encouragement. It's been put in my spirit. It's a young lady who she's a sweetheart. She really is. She's so giving of herself with other people, and she just recently experienced death, and I wanted to reach out to her. The Lord put in my spirit who to help. It's y'all. Man, I'm telling y'all, ooh, sometimes it's scary. But I know it's him. I know it's him. That's why I keep telling people, y'all, step out of self sometimes and you can see him. You can feel him. You can watch him work. I'm telling you. And when you do that, you know without a doubt it's him. That's why those GoFundMes and stuff, I understand people do that when they have a need and everything. But sometimes I feel like, man, I don't, first of all, I'm proud. And secondly, is GoFundMe your godly blessing or one that you created? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Y'all tell me about that. Tell me about that. How y'all feel about it? I'd like to hear somebody else's thoughts. But that's why I be stressing, man, when you get extra money, you go and you get you some life insurance and stuff, because as sure as you live, you're going to die. And you don't, I'm sorry, but you should love your family enough to not wait till they die to have to go get a GoFundMe to bury them. I know some people have a hard time. I'm telling y'all, look, I understand. I understand about people not having the basic needs. I get that. But you paying $400 and $500 for purses and don't have life insurance, I have a problem with that, because you need to take care of everything that you need first, and then your wants come second. Your wants are secondary. They are. Like I said, you got kids and you pass and all you leaving them is purses and stuff, and they got to go live with somebody else. I look at stuff like that. Even myself, when you know better, you do better. I remember giving my kids those expensive parties, paying $7 and $8 for 8 plates. Man, look, if I would be my younger self, I'd have a house paid for. I'm telling you, I would. But I didn't know any better. And I wasn't doing anything for a show. I just wanted to give my kids the best. I did. But that's why I reach out I try to help. My ministry is assisting single parents and helping them in any way that I can. I remember I had a friend, she called me. She said, look, my uncle want to sell me his car for $2,000. You think I ought to get it? She said, the bank will give me a $5,000 loan. I have to pay back $100 a month. I said, well, go ahead and get the car and pay your car insurance up for 6 months to a year. I say that way. I say, and then, she said she know the car was good and stuff because her uncle had the car and he took care of it. I say, well, then you'll have transportation and you won't have to worry about insurance, because insurance is going to be an extra expense. I think she may have been part-time on a job but wasn't making much money or whatever. And she listened to me and she got that loan. She paid that loan out. She got that car, and she kept that car for years and years before it gave her trouble. Sometimes, like I say, blessings not always monetary. People can show you how to make your own money and stuff. I want people to get out of that mindset of thinking about other people having to help them to make it. God gonna help you make it, baby. I'm telling you. And it's a rewarding feeling to know that by the help and the grace of God, you've made it. You made it. I made it. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Listen to me. No matter what you're going through. Anything you've gone through, somebody, at least one other person has gone through it. I'm telling you. You ain't by yourself. You're not by yourself. But stop thinking about, Lord, why me? And start thinking about, Lord, what you trying to teach me? What am I supposed to be learning? I'm telling you, if you change, when something happens, instead of you change your mentality about it, your whole situation going to come out better. I know, because I've been there. It's happened to me. It has happened to me. And I'm a better person today because of it. All right, y'all. I done rambled so long. I know I'm going to cut this video way down. But I just want to help somebody. I want people to know that you can make it on your own. You can. You can. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.